Ghost Racing Network now has merch. Go to grnmerch.com to browse our selections from stickers to custom-made by request hoodies and shirts. If you've ever wanted to support Ghost Racing Network outside of YouTube, here's your chance. Ghost Racing Network, for the scary side of iRacing. Welcome to Daytona International Speedway here for the Colon Cancer Awareness 250. Drivers are currently doing their qualifying right now. They don't have much longer, though, so we will not have to wait a lot longer for it at all. I'm going to add in a link here for something so y'all might see something kind of pop up here for just a second. Actually, I can do that. I don't even know why I thought about doing that. We're going to have some race cameras here. Actually, so that will be a good thing for you all to see. Again, I believe they are still in their qualifying. They have actually 17 seconds left. So let me put in this media source. That's the wrong one that I put in there. Hold on here. Did not add the right thing. That is the completely wrong one. Browser input is what I'm looking for here. I'm evidently blind. There it is. But I'm going to take it off the screen there. So I will pull up the starting order here, though, for you all. So first is Jeff Taylor second, Kenny Coppola third, Justin Belmonte fourth, Brandon Bikey fifth, Austin Wheeler sixth, Michael Reynolds seventh, Paul Gallimore eighth, Bo Ledbetter ninth, Lucas Whitehead 10th, Nick King 11th, Patrick McQuay 12th, Darren Mills 13th, Brock Whitehead 4th, Charles Whitehead 15th, Jonathan Carter 16th, Matt Campbell 17th, Chris Hubka. That actually says that. That is not right. 18th, Jordan Slater. 19th, TJ Hanley. 20th, Roger Pierce. 21st, Trey Whitehead. 22nd, Jordan Polley. 23rd, Richard Allen. 24th, Christopher Cash. 25th, Daryl Young. 26th, Sean Rogers. 27th, DJ Daniels. 28th, Dean Motley. 29th, Steve Loving. 30th, Christian Roos. 31st, Chris Papa. 32nd, Ethan Shirt left, 33rd, George Burns, 34th, Dylan Ellis, 35th, Robert Gillard, 36th, Paul Hurst, 37th, Jackson Dixon. And that is all the drivers in here today. Let me copy this link here for you all so we can actually have some cameras in here. And you see that in the bottom right, that is actually for the donations. I'll go to Hubka, but they will also go, it goes to Ron Powers. He has colon cancer. I forgot that I need to mute every single one of these people that come in here automatically. I'm not sure who is who, so we're going to have to be kind of guessing on the drivers that are going to be in this. I'm going to try to place this camera in not a so annoying space for you all. That is actually live timing that I was moving. Let's not move that. Let's move this camera. There we go. Let me move this around for you all. I have that link here now. And I believe that should work. I just gotta make it visible. Let me pull up the starting, or I already done starting grid, but y'all can see 100 laps here. This is a colon cancer awareness 250 for Ron Powers. So, for a good cause, I had to make sure. Highlight. That's what I need to be clicking for. That is highlighting. So Right now, we won't have anybody highlighted. Yeah, it won't show any. No, we'll be showing somebody. So I'll just make sure to hide that every now and then. See, somebody has the setup here, though. That is for dang sure. Look at this right here. He's a little bit bigger. I'm not sure who that is exactly, but whoever that is has a setup. Wow. So I'll be switching around. Kind of looking at these other drivers right now. I had to reset my PC, so I don't have the normal ghost webcam thing that's hovering around this. Again, that is my fault for that. Just looking at some of the drivers right here. Somebody has their camera tilted absolutely sideways, but they're having some fun with it, nevertheless. Also, Hubka wanted me to shout out some of these paint schemes. We'll go back to that, or we'll go back to these cameras in a minute. I'm not always going to be on them, but I'll definitely be using them more or less. It's not going to be there for nothing. Again, that was my fault on, or not, it was my fault basically on that listing. Hubka made the listing. I didn't think to check that it was a webcam listing and it wouldn't let me change it at all. I had to kind of quickly run around, find some way to change it. I just had to make a completely new listing for it, so that was all on me there. But 100 laps, he pace car pull off here. Starters have the flag in his hand. This is a long race here at Talladega, or not Talladega, Daytona International Speedway. Green flag is in the air. We are underway here. Some sounds there around the track for y'all. It's like Kenny Coppola, he has that high line. He's just pretty much going on his own there. He has Brandon Bikey behind him. I will give these guys a paint refresh. The reason is because if they joined after me, their paints will not show up correctly. So their paints will go completely white for a little bit. I have some people popping in and out. Should be loading more. Oh, we actually have 2 packs here. I thought we had something wrong, but there's just 2 packs that have broken apart from each other. I don't know if this is planned. It may be planned. This is kind of odd to see it this early though, but it's maybe these guys just kind of want to be out of the way. See Hubka back here. There's, how many groups are there? There's like 4 groups almost. Sorry, 3. 3 or it's 2 or 3 at least. As long as you stay in the draft, I mean, honestly, you're completely fine. I wouldn't be worried about it at all. See some guys, looks like that's the 81 of Matt Campbell's getting a little bit of a shove there on the bottom from the 92. Jordan Slater trying to get him up there pretty far and hard right now. You're going to see guys, I mean, they're going to be all over each other's bumper no matter what. I mean, they're going to be absolutely glued. Ron Stowers, sorry. I just saw that. Did he name it Ron Powers, or did I just get the name wrong? Ron Stowers. Sorry, I completely had that wrong. I don't know why I said Ron Powers. Powers, I guess, just felt like it fit for some odd reason. Sorry about that, Patty. That was completely my fault. That is 100% on me. You guys running some Cola Guard schemes. Somebody is in the wall, but that's just net code there. They're not actually touching it. It says they are, but they aren't. This is going to end up with a wreck back here soon, I believe. I don't have a good feeling about it. One of them's going to get turned. There's a good distance, though, between guys that have not really... I mean, everybody's staying pretty far apart. Nobody's really... you know, so on top of each other that they're... Ah, and we got somebody around. That's actually Chris Hupka. As soon as I was talking about that, Hupka goes around, or Chris Hupka, this race. As we got guys wrecking after that, guys trying to slow down. Where are they at? That's the 91 and the 1. Ooh, that's bad damage on that 91. I believe they have one fast repair. Chris Pappett jumped to the pits, too. I had a feeling something was going to happen here. We'll go up to Hupka. What happens to Hupka? So they stack up here. Get a chase cam. What happens here? Somebody... There is a massive checkup out of nowhere. Hupka then runs into the 48. That sends Hupka sideways. The 6 has nowhere to go, and then it's just on from there. Yeah, and then they're wrecking up front. I don't know how the 1 got in it. I think he was probably on the brakes. And yeah, these guys can't really see it. Yeah. The 1, I don't think he knew, and then Roos just barely taps him. Then the 1 gets Roos, wall slams him, comes back down the track. I don't know if that broke his toe link. I mean, he immediately towed, so it had to have done some bad damage to him. But it does bring out the first caution here today, so that's not a good sign for some of these guys. I don't think pit road's open quite just yet, as somebody is watching it right now, the wreck. As, never mind, that is basically the whole freaking field down pit road right now. There they all are. Hupka. Now, they did update the damage model on these cars, too, to where they actually do take more damage than what they did before. They're not tanks anymore. They can actually, you know, be stopped. That's what we saw right now. Some guys stayed out. I don't know if I would have stayed out. I might have wanted to come in. The reason for that is just to be on the same pit strategy. Somebody has left that one. I think it might have been one of the guys that got into the incident there. Who is... Somebody just has their... We have 11 connections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 connections. And it says we have 11. That's not correct. Yeah, everybody's in a lot of guys are going to come down pit road. I would have came down pit road too. I think Hupka is... I think he's getting his damage fixed. It looks like that damage... Yeah, he's sitting in pit road. I think most of that damage can really be fixed on that car. I don't think it's toast. I think it's pretty fine. I'll look at some of these paint schemes, though. No, I saw Brandon's before. I've raced against him all the time. That's a Kyle Larson inspired paint scheme up here. That D23 of Trey. That's not... Sorry, the fake 23 is running. Sean Rogers. I hadn't saw him before. Roos is out and away. He has some damage. It looks like he got his on the right side, so I don't think his damage is going to hurt him as much. I think it's really just wheel damage, but I think he probably got most of it fixed, to be honest with you. It's such a big track that you can get a lot of it done. So once he got down pit ready, he had a good amount of time to get it prepared, so it's not like he's out of it. Somebody's just gone completely blank. Somebody has a death stare too. Can't tell who that is. I know that's not Hubcut. Yeah, we got people dropping out. That's what it was. We'll say this is probably the best view that we have right here. Okay, he's catching the field. Where is this guy at? Somebody that's catching the field. That may be Chris. Yep, that is Chris right there. And now I know who that is. I was so confused on why I couldn't tell what driver that was. Looks like some people have dropped and connected. It looks like connections may just be dropping on it. I saw that. Whoever that was just tapped their head. Not sure who that is exactly. The lights are off on the pace car though. Will pull in here. Kenny Copeland, Brandon Bikey will lead them to green again. Starter has a flag in his hand. As green flag is in the air, we are back underway here. That's one way you turn, just use the wall. Ross Chastain it the whole way around is what some of these guys evidently just decided to do there. Wasn't on purpose, but we did see a little bit of it. We'll say TJ's is actually a very nice looking paint scheme. It's not inspired in a colon cancer color, but that's very colorful. I like that one a lot. They're stacking up here. Something, and there they go. Somebody in the wall. Cashes in the wall to 54-48. That is the second time we saw somebody stack up in the back, and I think Hubka got around it. Somebody is not getting going. Is it just not smart lane changes here? What is going on? 25. Probably not going to be the actual number here. Trying to look at the fire coming out the pipes here for a minute. I mean, I don't. Let's see. I'm so confused. This is another checkup, and I can't tell where it starts. Okay, this is a better view. So, coming off 2. It's the 18 up here. Just checks up, and then it's on from there. I don't know why that... It looks like the 18 up there. Who's that? The numbers don't match up on the cars, so it's harder for me to tell who it is. Who is that purple and white car here? Not TJ. There he is. So it's Daryl Young. It does match up. Bails out the throttle. I'm so confused why. Or does he even bail out? Do they just get a huge run behind him? No, he does bail out, and that causes a stack up. I don't know why he would. That's odd to see somebody bail out like that. It's going to put some guys down pit road. If anything, they're just going to get fuel. I mean, if they have unlimited tires, they keep changing the tires. I mean, it's not going to hurt them. Chris will get his lap back, though. He's actually doing a giveaway for one of his button boxes that he has. He actually makes. Chris, I'm waiting for him to come in stock so I can buy one also. I need one. So, once you get those in, I'm snatching one. Giving away his 24 button one, I think. How many ever it has a lot. It's got a lot, and I mean a lot of. It's got, I think it's 24 buttons on it. Let's see if there's anybody in here that I could drag in for an interview. There's a couple of people. I'll have to get it set up. I don't want to really break their move here right now, though. So we'll wait. If I get time sometime soon, I'll do it. This is probably one of the biggest races I have broadcast. What? If you are asking, Gregory, if you're asking me, I'm not racing. If you're asking Brantley is, look for his number. Actually not in the race, I believe. No, he's not. Some guy sitting in pit road. 57 has some damage. I think that can mainly be fixed, most of it. I don't think he's too damaged at all, really. He's going to roll off in time. Try to get off in time for it. Do you think he did beat it? I'll tell y'all what, I need a fourth monitor because this is actually hidden behind one of my screens and it is not easy to see at all. And somebody just joined here again. Who is this? Looking right now. Trying to look while they're doing that. See, they're getting ready to come around though. Yeah, they just dropped. I don't know who that was. See all the cameras that we can see right here in this one area. I'll go and hide that again. One good thing, I can easily hide that. Put it into a group. I didn't think about doing that. Now that I did, it's easy to. It's literally just one click and it's gone from my point of view. Spotting the 18 had nothing to do with that wreck. Yeah, I'm just confused, like, why he bailed out, because that looks like that caused the stack up. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why he bailed out, because that's what it seemed to be. It caused the stack up. Now, it wasn't, that didn't cause the 24 didn't lift, but that did stack those guys up. But pace car pulls back in here, and green flag is back in the air. We are back underway here. come off a 3 and 4 there. Kenny will keep the lead. Mikey behind him. King in third. Matt Campbell fourth. Slater fifth. Simrat Market got the number 2. Darren Mills. He literally ran a Simrat Market ad just before this race too. Yeah, I have templates for cars. A lot of them as Charles Whitehead just shoots out there. I don't think that was supposed to happen. Makes somebody really nervous. That's DJ Daniel leading that bottom though. Wait, who's the 11? Paul, that's who it is. Paul is the 11. I've saw that paint scheme before. I haven't saw Brandon's new one though. Saw a lot of these guys in a while. Been a good minute since then. See if we have 2 groups that have broken apart. Yes, we do, like last time. These guys, however, are just going to stick to the bottom. And as long as they stay within the draft of these guys in front of them, I think they should be fine. When they can catch them, they should be A-okay for it, so... '26 rocking a black car. No paint scheme. He just said, I'm just going to go into this race and try to win it with nothing. It's top line. I expect these guys to stay on the top line. Top line's honestly easier to handle. And I don't feel like you're scrubbing off as much speed. You can also get that run if you time it just right. Somebody is way off into the apron. Either got shoved down there or they just didn't want to be up in this pack. Some drivers, they really just don't like being up there, and I'm kind of one of them. And at the same time, you also suffer from, if you're back there, you get caught up in some stuff that you're not supposed to be caught up in. As we have another caution out here. 14, Roos is in it. Feel bad for Roos. The 13 is in it. Jackson Dixon. Richard Allen, he shot down pit road. See what's happened here. Jackson tried to go to the outside of, who is that? The 82, I believe. Gave him a bump, went to the outside, and just came down and clipped him, and Roos was the innocent bystander there, and then it's on from that point on. Locks it down. Jackson, I think he actually honestly got the least damage of that. Roos doesn't have a front end anymore. They may be able to put a front end back on that car, even though it has fallen off and it's not there anymore. I think he may be able to get that fixed to a point where he can actually still race. That's assuming he hasn't used his fast repair yet. I don't think he has. Let's see, let's bring people down. It will bring people down pit road. This brings the leaders, so it's probably gonna bring everybody. As looks like it will. Nope, Daryl Young is gonna stay out actually. Looks like Hubka is gonna stay out. That has to be a mistake. There is no way that is right. Yeah, it says Chris Hubka, but on the lineup it says Chris Hubka. That just doesn't seem correct, but it is. Take a look at more of these guys' paint schemes. Get a better view of them actually. That rear chase is the only one that we're gonna get is the best one. Find a cure. Jordan Slater. Brandon Bikey. Rogers has a cancer one also. Colon cancer awareness, the 12. Who else has one? That's another one there. Campbell. Muffler Man. McQuaid. That is a Jack Daniels one. That is a George Burns. TJ, I will say probably the best looking paint scheme is TJ. I will give him that. It's not cancer inspired, but it looks nice. I mean, that genuinely looks really freaking nice. I like the colors. I like the color blue. I don't like baby blue, but that just looks nice. Gallimore, that is, it's based off of something. I can't think of the name. Dylan Ellis, haven't saw that name in a while. Cash. Chris Papa, First Page Media, pure black paint scheme. First. Bo Ledbetter, Dean Motley, Flamin' Hot, Dixon's catching the field. Belmonte is out. Roos is somehow still able to race. He's going to be needing a lot of cautions here. Jordan Pauly. Oh, did he beat it out? That is some Lightning McQueen stuff if he did. Was it green is the question, though. I actually want to see, was it green? Nope, it was red. Turned red right before it. So that might be a end of the line penalty. I think that's what it should be. Him? No, he's catching. Well, he already has an end of the line penalty pretty much. He's got to catch the whole field anyway. One thing I can think it could be. I still don't know why it says Riss Hubka. That just so confusing me. Again, that QR code right there in the bottom, hopefully it will let you all scan it. Actually, kind of move that over a little bit. Blocking the iRacing.com thing. That is Hubka's PayPal. That will go to Ron Stowers, not Powers, Stowers. I have it right this time. So I'm not going to say the wrong one like I did before. Let's see, he has a sequential shifter. Oh wait, hold on. I might be able to see who that is. Not exactly sure who that is. I can put the Spin Magic wheelbase though. Chris has the setup. Good lord. Man's got everything you could ask for. But Daryl Young will lead them back to green. 21 laps of 100 done here. 3 cautions so far. As green flag is back in the air, we are back underway here. Something really broke out back there. Somebody was on the apron. Might have been a checkup in the middle of the turn, but they scatter. They all make it through, however. TJ was on the apron. I don't know what exactly happened though, but I just saw a lot of cars just shoot out of the line. The thing I could think it could be is somebody must have checked up somewhere on an accident, and that just made them just panic. Whichever way they could get around somebody, they took it. Oh, that was going to get close. That 12 got offset, and I did not like that. You really want to keep as straight as you can when you're shoving. I mean, I thought he was going to get turned for sure. I really thought he was. Did not have a good feeling about it. Gee, Jordan, Pauly, Richard, Adam. Pauly probably had to pass through. Slater's on that bottom alone right now, currently. Trying to do something. DJ's got Brock behind him and Trace. They're going to shove most of the time, if I had to guess. Going to help each other. Kenny's is the one that's frozen. Have a huge train on the bottom. This is 1, 2, 3. I had to guess maybe 15-ish cars on the bottom here, and at the top it's kind of the opposite. Almost everybody's at the top. Hupka's going to duck out though, and he's going to try that bottom line over. He has almost no help, so that might have been a bad decision at the moment. Unless people come down there, go with him. He's got Charles coming, Jordan's coming also, but they're running up on him pretty fast. I don't know if they can really do that much to help him. I'm going to give him a decent shot though. Something to say. Oh man, Rogers, yeah. Some guys have been taken out early on. Some guys haven't. Allen, he's still in pit road. He's hurt. Pauly is 2 laps down, I believe, right now currently. Most of these guys right now might keep a little bit of space between each other. That's how they used to run it back in the good old days. You know, stock cars. People say they want stock cars, but what they don't realize is that the stock cars were, you know, they talk about Richard Petty having all these wins, and what it honestly was, it was just like they just had more power. I mean, that's the honest truth. They just had more power than the other ones. I don't really think it was actually skill most of the time, to a certain point, at least. Guys back here might be fine. They need to really get stuck with each other. Roos is still trucking on. Yeah, he has so much drag in front of that car. He's down like good. He's actually not down that much, but he's so far back on time right now. He's just hoping for cautions. I don't know if he has a fast repair. A lot of these guys, they forget to uncheck their fast repair, which I've done that multiple times too. Treasure takes pit. Oh, that's what I need to know. I not know what that meant. See, 25 of Wheeler trying to go down to the bottom. Or sorry, Carter on the bottom there right now. Got Hupka. They've got more of that line forming on the bottom now in the 27 Ryobi car. That's Steve Loving. That bottom line's now getting formed. If they can just get a little bit closer together, they should be fine. Actually, there's 2 identical cars in this race. I now just noticed that. That's going to get confusing. DJ, though, he's maintaining the lead. So far, he's got the Whitehead behind him. Whitehead, I expect him to stay pretty loyal to him. I don't think he's going to really move off his bumper. While these guys are 30 laps in, though, we will take a side-by-side commercial break, though, so you will not be missing anything here. Ghost Racing Network now has merch. Go to grnmerch.com to browse our selections from stickers to custom-made by request hoodies and shirts. If you've ever wanted to support Ghost Racing Network outside of YouTube, here's your chance. Ghost Racing Network, or the scary side of iRacing. That bottom line did pick up some people while we were gone. It's turned into a race. Now they're 3 wide here. The 2 is in the middle. The 55 is also hooked on the bottom. They're trying to squeeze each other. Trying to see who gives more. Trying to side drive. Brandon's going to go up there all alone by himself. Has really no help. The 25 gets a shot in the rear. Carter from Whitehead. Only got 4 cars in the middle, but that's going to work right now, it seems. As they're trying to pass each other up here. Trey Whitehead's going to go to the lead. DJ on his bumper, and Brock on the bottom. DJ just got a big shove there, either hit the apron. I think he's hitting the apron. He's so close to it. Whatever happened, got that car really upset in the 55 now. And then we got guys going from top to bottom. That's not what you want to do here. You can see Trey's trying to get a side draft as much as he can. These guys are getting so close to each other, almost putting each other on the wall. They're trying to side draft so hard. Charles Whitehead kind of realizes, he's like, you know, I don't feel like doing this anymore, man. It's really not worth it. Actually, he might have got shoved out. I don't think he wanted to do that. I think he got shoved out more than anything else. See Kenny Coppola up on the top there, and then you have Sean Rogers, that blue, white, and black 33. DEJ, you're gonna get great turns in a minute if you're not careful. You can push in the corner, but you have to do it in a certain way. You got to be right on their bumper arm. You literally cannot come off. You can't drift up either. If you're gonna do it, you have to be absolutely just glued to them. If you don't, it's going to end up pretty bad. I'm going to say Russo's my pick for tonight. Yeah. Sometimes the picks don't work out. He's not a lap down yet. He's about to be. They've actually managed to catch people. So this could help. If they get sorted out, this could actually help them. Roos, he's down a lot of power, though. He's down a substantial amount of power. Guys are hitting almost 200 miles an hour. And we got a caution. That's what Roos needed. And the 25 is around. Somebody has lost their front end. I believe that may have been Christopher Cash. And the 12 has also. Front ends are gone on those cars. Michael Reynolds doesn't have one. He tows immediately. What happened here? Cash going up the middle. drifts up and then goes back down. And then gets the 12. And that, ooh, Slater gets involved. The 48 gets involved. That's hard contact. I mean, that literally ripped the front end of him off immediately. I'm actually curious, where did it go sliding to? Because I saw it just disappear. I mean, you can see both of them. As soon as they hit that wall, they're gone. Look at this right here. Boom. They both fly off. They're both broken. And then you see them right there. Slater, he's probably got toe damage heavily. I wouldn't be surprised if his toe link is broke. It actually may have just broken right there. I think he just used a fast repair. I do want to go back and see, did his toe link break? Because it probably was broken. Yeah, the way he's moving around looks like it is. He probably had a meatball flag. Going straight. I don't know why it's not showing his wheel turning. I don't think he had. Is that? Yeah, his left front's, or sorry, right front's not turning, so he did have a broken toe link. That car, but everybody comes down pit road that was up front right now. Getting close to halfway in the race now. 40 laps of 100 done. I'm not surprised to see them come down pit road either. And this is just what I expected. Probably gonna be 4 tires and fuel. Maybe just fuel for some of these guys. Watching the race off pit road here. It really doesn't even matter race off pit road in my opinion. As Paul almost hit the 2 coming out. 48's probably going to get his damage fixed. I wonder if they can end up putting a front end on Roos's car eventually. I don't know if they can or not. I think once your front end's gone in these cars, I think it's gone. But, well, I'm actually lying. I take that back. Watching other guys that roll off pit road here. Kenny's got the lead right now currently. Gonna check on Roos's damage. Where is Roos? Oh, yep, okay. They can put front ends back on this car. I don't know how good it's gonna be. I mean, evidently he's gonna be turning hard. It's not gonna be aerodynamically the best, but it's better than not having one. And honestly, let me look at his chase. I mean, it's better. I mean, they're going to get a lot of this fixed, actually. I take this back. They're going to get a pretty good amount of this damage fixed. They're probably going to get the fenders first. As he sits here, I'm actually kind of curious to see what they get first, because I know that they normally work. Yeah, the fenders first are going to be pulled out. And then they'll get kind of around the tires more. Then they'll get the hood last, I believe. I'm actually genuinely curious to see what they fix first. He might want to get out, though, right now. As yet, there he goes. He realizes it. He's out and away. So he got some good damage fixed. Let's see if he beats the pace car around. Lightning McQueen style. Green right now. Green still. Green. Yeah, he beat it out. So lights go off, though. But that's a good sign there for Roos. Some good signs for other guys that might have had damage. So Johnny, your pick may not be out yet. Now, is it hurt? Definitely. No doubt about that. But it still can happen. It still can happen. As thank you for all the new subscribers also that joined because of this race. We gained, I think, like at least 2. And I know when this actually went up, it went up a lot more. But y'all have already done a lot of stuff for us. Y'all have already got us some subscribers in here. And this is actually browse features that have been picked up here, so thank you for that. But they'll get the green with 42 laps done, so that'll bring them to 48 left. And everybody went down pit road. Cash is still in pit road. I don't know how he's still here. He is 4 laps down, I believe, at the least. My front end's basically gone on that car. I mean, it's just RIP, boy. One of my favorite cars to paint. Saw your comment there, Johnny. Cheaters. Dude, Saturday at noon. I'm in college and luckily classes are almost done. But pace car pulls off here. Kenny Coppola, Jonathan Carter will lead them to green as green flag is back in the air. We are back underway here. Oh, we got somebody in the wall, and they chase it down the track. That was Wheeler, or sorry, Carter, I believe, that got put in the wall. No, I keep saying Wheeler. Carter is going to get himself turned here real soon if he's not careful. I think his steering's probably pretty hurt from that. Yeah, his steering's sensitive. He's not doing that on purpose now. His steering's probably... I don't know. It doesn't look bad, but I know it's hurt. It's definitely hurt. Trey's steering is hurt also, I believe. It's making him... I don't think his wheels damaged, but his tires damaged. What I'm trying to say is, yo, they're rubbing on each other. Trey's almost gonna get turned, and he chases it down to the apron, almost spins, keeps it on the track. I don't know what is going on right now. This is a cluster of cars that is just making mistakes. I don't think Carter did that on purpose. I believe that his steering right now is probably extremely sensitive just because of that damage on the right front. And when he makes turns, he doesn't know how it's going to react fully. But Trey has been left out here. So he's going to have to hope that a caution comes out. I think his steering might be broke also. He can honestly drop it down into fourth. It's probably going to be better for him. But and they're almost turning. Oh, that's not good there. Brock, Carter involved. The 01, the 48, the 23, the 96, the 57. The 2's involved. Everybody is involved in this one, it seems. A big one happens here. I don't... I'd want to see... I don't know if the 25 steering was completely there. I really don't know if it was. Like, I'm genuinely curious if it was or not. I don't think this is his fault here. Yeah, that is just... Yeah, that is not his fault. That right there is Brock's completely. And we'll watch it. Carter's pretty much holding the line, and Brock just basically just turns himself on his nose. I mean, that's... I don't know if he thought he was clear or something else, but... I don't... Yeah, that's on him. That's not Carter. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why he would have turned up, though. I don't... Yeah, that damaged a lot of cars, and... See, these guys are coming down pit road. The 31's damaged hard. 25 is also... I still don't know if that 25 steering was completely there. I feel like that was kind of unneeded. I don't think he did it on purpose, but... That definitely looked a little weird. Like I said, I'm picking my friend Dixon. Somebody's dancing. That's right. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to deal with something there. That's why I went really quiet for a little bit. All right, so sorry. I'll take that off now. So that's the 5th caution here. 47 laps are a little bit shy of halfway. Bruce just said, Johnny trying for you. Yeah, he's hurt pretty dang bad. The pace car pulls in here, though. As the green flag is in the air, we are back underway here. Got somebody around through the grass on the backstretch. That is Dean Motley. He keeps it going, though, so we stay green. I don't know what exactly happened there. I just went off somebody's nose in the wrong way. Hey, Chris, he had damage early on, but he's worked his way back up here somehow. I don't know how he's done it. 18, 17 got a huge run. I mean, absolutely massive. They took it right to the back of Chris, too. They just gave him a huge shot. But Brandon's up front. Kenny's second. Nick third. Patrick McQuaid, he's looking inside, trying to get something going. He really can't go anywhere. Falls back in line. Matt Campbell stays there. As a caution comes out here, as Jordan Pauly has apparently crashed the front stretch. But he's trying to get in line, I think. I don't know. That's just odd. I don't know what he's trying to do there exactly. That does bring out the 6th caution here. You guys have to catch the pace car. I don't think they even got around one lap that time, so that's why they're having to catch it right now, currently. Might try to bring in a driver here if we have a chance. I'll wait to see if anybody goes down pit road. Don't know if we'll have any takers. The 81 looks like he's going in. He has some damage. He can probably get fixed. I know Roos will probably be back down too. Let's see if he goes. Yeah, he's definitely... He had to have used a fast repair. There's no way his car looks like that right now. This actually brings a lot of people down here. 24 has got a broken front end. '78 slid through his box there. Oh, that's not good there either on the 12. That looks like it's pretty bad damage. Let's bring... I haven't done driver interviews. I'm going to keep driver interviews out of this. I used to do that a long time ago, and then I quit doing it. I don't know why I did. I just kind of just stopped. We saw guys, it looks like they got settled down for a little bit. And then after that, they were just kind of just going on and on and on after that. They should get the green flag this time by, though. I'm not sure what their fuel is. What is their fuel load actually in general? I don't even know what this is myself. I can't see it either. What is their fuel load? I don't know what it is. I would like to know, but I I had to guess, full tank is at least 60 miles, not 60 miles, 60 laps. So I think they should be fine till the end. Some of them, it might be close. These caution laps, though, it's going to be helping them a lot more. A lot more. I've got animals in my room. They're wanting in and out. Gatsby, don't even think about it. Get over here. No. Golden Retriever that wants to eat basically anything he can get his mouth on. He will eat any food. Unbelievable how many times I catch him eating food that he shouldn't be eating. See, pace car will pull in here though. 53 laps of 100 done here. Brandon and Kenny front two. Starter has the flag in his hand. As green flag is in the air, we are back underway here. Let's make it off that corner, but some of them almost don't in the back. They get so loose coming off the corner. I don't know why they do, though. 57, I believe he probably popped the faster. I think Cash is done. Hurst, I believe, is done. Allen is not. He's still out here. He is multiple laps down. I mean, multiple laps down. What I keep seeing, though, is a lot of fast moves. They're not, like, slowly going down to the bottom. I think that's what's causing some of the wrecks, too, is they just immediately jump down there, and it just surprises some people. I mean, it really does. That doesn't always work out best, either. It kind of can cause some wrecks. Money shift. See Kenny staying in that high line right now. He's got, or sorry, Brandon's staying in the high line. He's got Kenny behind him currently. The high line is, it's fast, but during the last lap, I don't like being up there, and the reason is because you don't have anywhere to go if they wreck. You literally have 0 places to go. Almost got turned right there. I was really expecting to see Daryl Young go around in that moment. That was not going to end up too well for him there. He luckily somehow got away with no damage from it, and he actually still has a car left to race, but he honestly maybe shouldn't have. We have the second pack up here. These guys probably have decided they saw enough up there, like, I don't even want to deal with this. They may have gotten racing side by side and actually dragged themselves back here. That happens pretty often. It's not an uncommon thing to see at all, really. Keeping a pretty steady grip on the wheel. This man is not blinking to save his life either. I wonder who that is, if I can see somebody. Can't really tell off of that alone. You guys, some action here. The 23 is going up the middle. Camera's blocking it, though. I'll take it off the screen right now for you. Trey shot up the middle by himself. He's got the 48 coming to help him. 51 Charles Whitehead is behind the 48 of Austin Wheeler. Trying to get this bottom lane going. I think he thought about it. He's like, I'm going to try it. Decided against it. I would decide against it too. I don't know why that says Riss Hubka. That still is annoying me. These guys back here aren't in bad position. They've actually managed to catch Hubka a little bit. Hubka's going to help them get up here because they're going to catch the air from him. As Charles Whitehead just went off track, and they stay green, however. Go back and see what happens if these guys don't wreck each other checking up. They don't. We're going to go back and see what happened here, though. And it looks like this may have not been anything Charles doing either. So, it's a big checkup. The 17 shoots the middle. Goes down to Charles. Charles does a good job of not overcorrecting and just merges back up on the track. That's a pretty good job from him. Saw guys make many mistakes of just, they overcorrect, and when that wheel snaps, it snaps really hard on them. That may be Trey. Maybe Trey. Not completely sure, though. I think it might be, though. .63 laps of 100 done, however. This group back here is going to run these guys up here down. Air gap is really only... Actually... Where is it at? Is Wheeler a lap down? No, he's not. It's saying something weird on the timing for me. Actually going to go around Paul. We're not even going to pick him up. We're just not even going to deal with him. They're not going to even try to get him up in the group with them. I mean, you don't have to. There's nothing that says that you have to pick a driver up if you're going around, and it's you can pretty much just leave them out to dry a lot of the time if you feel like it. To be honest with you. But Roger Price is a new driver. I haven't really talked about him much. Or said much. See the 25 coming out on pit road now. Pretty quiet with his name. As, oh, Charles goes around Paul, and they don't save it now. They wreck. Paul's front end comes off. Oh, that almost cuts the 27's nose off too there. But Charles up into the wall. I don't know if he just got loose on his own, but that brings out the 7th caution here. What's happened with him? Yeah, so I know what happens here. So he's going to go up into this top line. Guarantee he tries to take the wheel back down and it gets loose. Yep, right there, it steps out. Pretty hard to tell because the tires are not loud on these cars that I have it set to, but he tries to come back down because he realizes he's going to hit the wall, and he yanks it down, and he almost clobbers, or he basically did get clobbered by the 11 on accident. The 11's not trying to do that. That's just a accident right there. He doesn't expect it to get loose, but it did. I believe we'll see everybody come down pit road here, though. I think. Yeah, there they all come. Not surprised to see it. You guys have pitted only 2 times this race, surprisingly. Paul's trying to get some damage fixed, and then some guys will take their lap back, or one of their laps backs. I also need to move this power bank from where it is because I'm going to end up kicking it and turning it off on accident. I've already done that before. See, it will be off pit road up. Actually, be Roger Pierce. Is he in a Discord room? I might drag him in here. I think I will, actually. He is, so let me drag him in here. Channel 7 is his channel. Hey Roger, this is Bryce in the booth. Have a copy, man?
Yes, sir.
Man, so you've made your way up front. I haven't really talked about you much the whole entire night, but how has it been going so far for you, man?
Oh, I mean, it's going. Kind of just wanted to stay in the back the first part of the race, and then second half kind of make our way up there. So it's going good. I got a teammate in here with me, so Daryl's behind me. Hopefully we can do something here to bring it home.
So what do you think you need to do to, bring home the win here? Is it pretty much just avoid all that seems to happen at Daytona?
Just avoidance. Just know where the runs are coming from and just be ready for the push when it's coming.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you go. I just thought I'd talk to you really quickly because I hadn't really seen you up here much, but you're starting to emerge late in the race. Go get it, man.
All right, sir. Thanks so much.
It was Roger Pierce. Roger Pierce. I just got why his name is that. It's supposed to be a joke, I think. I don't know, probably. I'm just reaching for nothing that's there right now. Also keep forgetting that I've got an actual USB extender for my headset now. I keep running it over with my chair. Logitech G Pro X headset. Very good. Good sound quality. I would easily recommend them. Got another one downstairs in my basement that I use for my actual iRacing rig. I don't use the microphone on it. I have a different microphone that I use. It's a standalone microphone. Shure SM7B. That microphone's... What is it even priced at right now? Good Lord. I know it's expensive. It is $400. Yeah, that's what it was. $400 for a microphone. Yeah, so mhm. Very expensive microphone that I have. Got some filters on it too that also make it sound a little bit different than other microphones, or than it normally would, just to kind of clean up the audio on it too. See, Pierce and Daryl Young, the front two pace car, will pull in here, though. Starter will have the flag in his hand as green flag is back in the air. Lap 69 of 100. Nice. See, Daryl, or not Daryl, Roger Pierce, he maintains the lead here. The 48 has the 55 on the bottom with him, giving him a pretty good shove right now currently. Guys are 2x2, but it looks like about 9 or 10 rows. Got a second group back here that's formed up again. And they almost turn each other as soon as I go back there. 24 almost did. It's not the actual 24 this race. Let's see who's racing for the Lucky Dog right now. Lucky Dog racers are currently for the switch for me. Just forgot I don't have it set to split. I have it set to split now, so there we go. Racers right now, so Ollie is 2 laps down, so he would get the Lucky Dog automatically pretty much. The guys in that top lane are just gonna stay glued to each other right now. They're not really gonna move. I don't blame them either. There's really no need to move either. You can stay on that bottom and pretty much just kind of ride down there. And they're stacking, and there it is. I saw it coming, and they say, no, they don't. They reckon now. Patrick McQuaid, the 6, the 13 are involved. No caution. There comes a caution. And, oh, Gallimore runs right into the rear of him. Roos gets in it again also, but I don't think Roos actually hit that hard this time. That's the... Oh, did that break Roos's steering? I think it did. No, it did not. He's lucky. Very lucky. I saw that coming. We're having stack-ups. That's what's really killing these guys, is stack-ups out of nowhere. So, Hupka... The only person I can see right now is Hupka. Where's the 5 car? Hupka. Or Chase. Hupka gives Slater a bump. I don't... See, like, I don't even... That's just so weird. Like, I can't tell. I don't think Hupka slows up. I don't think McQuaid slows up either. Does Wheeler get a run out of nowhere? What happens? Yeah, okay. McQuaid looks like, oh, that is, oh my gosh, holy net code. That is net code for centuries. Look at this. He's nowhere near him. Never mind, he's actually pretty close to him. They don't actually touch, but then it's on from there. McQuaid actually did a pretty good job of almost, and he initially actually saved it pretty well. That brings out the 8th caution here. We got guys coming down pit road. Okay. Did not expect that. They weren't in their window. They're definitely in it now. Oh, we got 25 people watching this race and 23 people watching PGR. That is pretty good. Both good race count and it also. But as these guys have pulled off pit road, well, I do want to keep looking at Roos's damage. He popped a fast repair, didn't he? I believe, might have not. But we will go to a commercial break. Wait, hold on. I actually want to see something. Did he not turn off? No, he didn't. Yep. This is the wires. He forgot to turn off the wires on his paint scheme. But we will go to a commercial break right now. Ghost Racing Network now has merch. Go to grnmerch.com to browse our selections from stickers to custom-made by request hoodies and shirts. If you've ever wanted to support Ghost Racing Network outside of YouTube, here's your chance. Ghost Racing Network, for the scary side of iRacing. As we are back here Pace car pulls in here, 75 laps, 25 left. As the green flag is back in the air, we are back underway here. The 17 maintains the lead up here. The 18 behind him, that's his teammate, I believe, actually. So he's got some pretty trustworthy help behind him. As there is somebody else who has joined, but I'm not sure who it is. But his camera has actually turned off. I'm looking at some of these guys right now. If I were to pull up somebody, we've got the top and bottom lane both going. One lane top, one lane bottom. Bottom lane's starting to slowly form up a little bit now. It's going to take him a little bit more to get completely formed up. I don't think they'll be able to mount full run yet. Hubka gonna go down to the bottom, trying to make a move. One sucks. He bringing Bikey. Where is Kenny at though? Kenny, I had to guess, is probably. Oh, he actually got involved in a wreck. He's actually out. Did he get involved in that last wreck? I don't remember him getting involved in that wreck. He may have, and I just did not realize it. Front two. I don't know how these cars cool down anymore. And the reason I'm saying that is because they used to cool down extremely quick, and I mean extremely quick. Now, and there we go. Got somebody around this Trey Whitehead. 26 up into the 2, and they're all scattering behind them as it is collecting a lot of guys back here. 77 is back in it again. McQuaid, who had just got damage fixed. Looks like we got a lot of people in it. Trey got maybe shoved here and it went down to the bottom of the track, like very bottom. I don't know. I don't know if I can put that on the 26. Oh, the 26 just gets clipped to the 27. Oh, he actually... Oh, he breaks his toe link. Oh, he actually hits the inside wall, too. And look at DJ. Point of view, because he was coming in hot, too. He's probably already on the brakes. Just can't slow down in time. Yeah, right now, he's probably... Yeah, he's on him. He gets hit by the 82, and then he can't do anything about this. He gets hit again and again. He's sliding, and he... actually comes to a stop in a pretty good spot. Who absolutely is Hail Marys it in here? Not Richard Allen. Who is it? I'm trying to see. Let's look at the 26, because that's going to be the best view that I can get of cars getting involved in the wreck. Charles is in it. I mean, some guys just Hail Married it in here. Charles Whitehead, he's probably already on the brakes. Yeah, he's already on the brakes. He gets shoved into it. Good Lord. 48's into it. The 73, 71. Yeah, he's probably on the brakes too. He just can't slow down in time. Yeah, he's on the brakes. No, he's not. He's... I think he just misjudged that. Yeah, he you can see he gets back into it, and then he gets back on the brakes. Still, if I was him, I would just lock it down. You know, just completely lock it down. It's not worth the risk of maybe getting involved in a wreck. But this changes the leader again. Brings a completely new person up front. Not sure who that is, but whoever it is has a good focus. Oh, wait, is he wearing my headset? I'm actually curious. Is he wearing what I'm wearing? That's not a good... yeah, he is. He's actually wearing the Logitech headset I'm wearing. Chris's view is good, but his camera is very laggy. I mean, very laggy. Actually, that's just the preview of it. His camera is actually pretty good overall. My setup is nowhere near that clean. I've got cables everywhere. You can see all four are all... Yeah, four. I don't know why Kenny's is frozen. Somebody has gone completely blank on theirs. Somebody say, let's go, Rogers. Should get the green with, I believe, yeah, 18 laps to go here. So, yeah, interesting. Hubka's worked his way back up front. Don't know how he's done that. He's not really been up front most of the race. Really struggling. Not, I wouldn't say struggling, actually. Definitely not had the race that he wants. No, if I had to choose somebody, I mean, Brandon's been able to... I'm not even going to say it now because that'll curse him. We've had some guys that have been able to stay in a pretty good position most of the races. Just have to see. And when it gets this late in races like this, it's a big guessing game of who's gonna win, who's gonna make it through all the stuff that happens. It's just Daytona is a toss-up track. It is always a huge toss-up track. That's why I don't like it. Cannot stand Daytona. I would demolish it if I had a chance. But green flag is back in the air. We are back underway here. Guys come off a 3 and 4 there. Burns has the lead, but Dylan Ellis, he's trying to take it. Got the 6 of Belmonte trying to shove him down there. The 18's also down there with him. The 7. The the 17 dropped a lot of positions. Must have came down pit road. That's one thing I think that would drop him that far. We're only going to do 5 laps here of on, or kind of just cockpit views of some of these drivers. I only say 5 because we only have 17 laps left, so I want to really keep you all in the action. But we will start that right now. As we'll have to stop that here, we have a caution come out. Dean Motley is apparently off track. He got turned down to the infield. This is a bigger wreck than what it gave me a notification for. 25 goes up into the 82. And Dean looks like he gets clipped in the right rear. And he spins down to the inside, so that's what brought out that caution there. I think he actually, honestly... no, it looks like it broke his toe link. Yeah, it definitely damaged that car pretty bad. He's going to have to hope that he has a fast repair left. If he doesn't, he's pretty... Yeah. He's in a bad position. Really bad position, that's for sure. But as these guys have a caution break here, we will run our very last commercial break that we will have. Ghost Racing Network now has merch. Go to grnmerch.com to Browse our selections from stickers to custom-made by request hoodies and shirts. If you've ever wanted to support Ghost Racing Network outside of YouTube, here's your chance. Ghost Racing Network, or the scary side of iRacing. As we are back here live, pace car is getting ready to pull in here. 12 laps left, 10 cautions so far. Someone say, let's go Hubcut, let's go Rogers. Already said that one first on accident, but you see pace car pulls in here though, and green flag is back in the air. We are back underway here. Oh, we got somebody turned, and that will probably bring out a caution here. It will, DJ. Now, this is the big one. This, oh my gosh, the 2 is flipping upside down. Darren Mills comes to rest. He gets hit by Chris there. Oh my gosh. That is a wreck. Oh my lord, that is a hard. I mean, how many times did he flip in the air? Wow. That is violent. Oh my lord, that is violent. I mean, that is just ridiculous. Wow. I'm gonna go back and count how many times he flipped, because I've never saw a car flip that much. Okay, so let me get his chase view here. I'm gonna get his far chase. I'm more curious on this crash here than anything else. So he hits it here. You got not one. He tops it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll give it 8 right there. 8. He flipped at least 8 times. I probably counted that wrong. Gosh, that is a hard hit. I do want to go back and see what did cause that wreck, though, now. The 4 of Nick King, where it starts. He just gets turned by the 26 in the middle. Don't know if they came down. It looks like that's a racing deal. And then it was on from there. I mean, everybody gets collected in it. There's literally nowhere to go. I still cannot believe how hard that 2 hit. I mean, that is a vicious hit. I mean, I've saw people wreck, but I've never saw, like, them wreck to where it just basically just destroys the car. I mean, that car is just destroyed. That is... Okay, so what happened to Kenny was he had to go to work. So he didn't get wrecked out. He had to go to work. He was hoping there wasn't going to be this many cautions in it, but there has been for him. Yeah, he just said Darren Mills. Yeah, he said he's watching it. I mean, that is... I still don't know how you hit that hard. I mean, that is just stupid hits right there. I believe lights should go off. Yeah, it did go off this time by, so next time by they will get the green flag. That has to be the hardest hit I've ever saw in iRacing ever. Cat, quit messing with everything. God, that's just vicious. Why? I might have to send that into iRacing for a wreck. I mean, genuinely, I might actually have to send that to them if I remember to save it before I leave the race. Knowing me, I probably won't. I still cannot believe that. That is a hard hit. That is a genuinely hard hit. Yeah, I just saw Kenny. I'm texting with Kenny a little bit. He said basically brought out the whole BMP team, King and Belmonte too. So they're even a part of him. So Kenny literally brought out his whole team here, to try to win the race. And Cat, quit trying to play with the SSD. Pulling out all the stops, throwing out everything but the kitchen sink. Got Brandon in here. So Brandon and Belmonte, they should work together. Should is the key word. I don't know if they will. Race car pulls in here though. Starter has the flag in his hand, and green flag is back in the air. We are back underway here. Guys, make it through here. It's 7 laps left. Look at Roos. Roos had no front end earlier on in the race, and he's now running third. That is a heck of a race for him. The 71 who was involved in a wreck earlier, he's gone up here. The 17 who's fallen back here. He's not really make his way up to the middle yet. Or back up front, sorry. This cat has gotten a hold of my hand and will not let... Ow! Those sharp claws. Quit it. Six laps left here. I do expect probably another wreck to happen. That's just how Daytona is. These guys, it's like their brains go out the window the last 20 or last 5 laps. They just, I don't know what happens to them, but they go nuts, and I mean absolutely nuts during the last stretch. And we got somebody in the wall that was Charles Whitehead, but he keeps it straight. Belmonte and biking. 1, 2 currently. The 18 is trying to get that bottom lane going also. See how it works for him. Back there, some jockeying for position. Number 4. Nick, and there they go, TJ, and do they keep it straight? No, they don't. That brings out a caution here. That may have been Jeff Taylor. That wasn't Jeff, though, that caused that wreck. But he is down to the infield. That might have been the 54. Can't even find the 54 here either. All right, Robert Gillard, he tows immediately. That's where it started. Yeah, big checkup from Nick. He actually gets put in the wall. Nick runs into the back, or Robert runs into the back when Jeff swipes him. And then it's on from there. TJ actually gets away with, honestly, the least damage from that. I think Jeff should be fine. I'm not too worried about him. Yeah, TJ doesn't get that bad of damage. I think that was just a stack up, which that's the second one, or that's honestly more than the second one that we saw happen. Saw a lot of stack ups. Just a common thing here, it seems. You don't want to go through the pace car. You might want to let that car by. I'm also checking on Austin's stream right now. Looking at our constant bit rate. I've been streaming for 2 hours. Oh my gosh. Did not realize I've been streaming for that long. Austin is doing PGR money racing. I need to figure out why that overlaps with him. Holy crap, that is a lot of money. Wow. It's gonna be interesting here. It's gonna be really interesting. Don't know if there's really a point to look at when your pit stalls, but fast repairs will be used. So that might actually give me a reason if I can stop running over so long. Be an issue I'm gonna have to fix eventually. But some guys that didn't have a chance are not gonna have a chance. It's gonna get interesting here. The Ravens are smacking the Bengals. I need the Ravens to lose. I'm a Steelers fan. I don't know how this is gonna go. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get past this this green-white checkered attempt the first one at least. Guys always make some aggressive moves. There's really no more give. It's all take. All take. So that it ends up pretty bad sometimes. I just saw. Okay, I'm watching Austin's stream. There is no. If that dude actually got down to pit road speed, there is no way. You have got to be kidding me. There is no way he got to pit road speed. Is that Navarro that just did that? The road to pro driver. So I'm checking right now. See, lights do go off on the pace car though, so they will go green next time by. Wow, I'm gonna. This is actually amazing. Oh my gosh. Wow, that is amazing. If y'all haven't, Austin's streaming right now. That is, wow. That is an absolute amazing pit stop favorite. I don't know how he pulled that off, Kyler. That was... I might have to actually repost that so somebody can see that. I mean, he literally was dirt tracking it getting into pit road. Ain't no way that should have been possible. But this will be a green, white, checkered attempt, though, so keep that in mind. They have at least one. As green flag is back in the air, we are back underway here. We got them already putting each other in the walls, and we already got a wreck. I saw that kind of coming, to be honest with you. They were putting each other in the wall so many times before they even got to turn one. That was honestly bound to happen. Where does it start, though? One of the whiteheads is in the area of it. So... Paul Gallimore, it's around him, I believe. Let's go and look more closely with him. He gets... Charles Whitehead, actually. Nope. 33 comes... I don't know. Charles is trying not to hit him. He's also... I'd have to say it's... Charles that started it, but then after that, that's really not even a big wreck, though. Seems to be what initially kind of caused all of that, though. And he has a broken toe link, I believe. Yeah, it's dragging. I can hear it. His toe link's broken on that car. That probably shot his chances there, but guys keep having these green-white checkered attempts, so we'll just go on another commercial break here. Ghost Racing Network now has merch. Go to grnmerch.com to browse our selections from stickers to custom-made by request hoodies and shirts. If you've ever wanted to support Ghost Racing Network outside of YouTube, here's your chance. Ghost Racing Network, for the scary side of iRacing. As you see, we are back live here. Coming to the green flag. Lights are off on the pace car. Brandon Bikey and Justin Belmonte up front. Christian Ruth, Chris Hupka. This race, for some reason, it loaded the C in his name. Pace car pulls in here. Starter has the flag in his hand, and green flag is back in the air. We are back underway here. As there they go, they are around, but white flag is in the air. One more time around here. Christian Roos up front. Daryl Young Jr. behind him. Can Belmonte and Bikey mount a run? This is going to be bumper to bumper here. Two Chevys versus, I believe, what is two more Chevys behind them? No, actually, Chevy and a Ford. I hope the Ford wrecks. Ford did not deserve to win a championship this year. They do not deserve to win this race here. Roos has fought through so many things, but Daryl Young is going to go to block. Roos goes to block 2, and he gets turned. Belmonte will go to the lead here, and he goes up into Daryl Young. Now it's going to open the door for Austin Wheeler. Wheeler has Burns behind him. Can Wheeler come home with the win here? And they're wrecking behind him. Hupka, he's going to go up high now. Can Hupka get around Austin Wheeler? Hupka's going to stay high, try to not get wrecked here, it seems, and it will be Austin Wheeler who takes home the win here. Paul Gallimore third, Pierce fourth, and Slater comes home fifth. That was a absolute mess coming to the line there. I do not know what in the world that was. Looks like Roos, he just got flat out turned, if I'm being honest with you. That's what it looks like. But Hupka's going to go up there and congratulate Gallimore, it seems like. Watch him burn it down here, though. Believe he may be. Nope, not done with it yet. He's going to end up blowing it up here. Let him have some fun doing that while we get the drivers in here. I believe that's probably not the race results. I normally have the wrong ones pulled up on accident, it seems. I mean, all the time. That's the very bottom of the list. Let's go up to the very top. So we'll bring in Paul Gallimore first. Hey, Paul, this is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Man, so you come home third. You know, what was going through your head that final lap? Because it seems like that race was won by pretty much nobody there.
Yeah, I don't think anybody wanted to win that thing, to be honest with you. It's just, everybody was wrecking, and the only thing going through my mind was just don't live, and just hit a hole and stick with it.
And so, did you think you might have had a chance to win there? Because it seemed like everybody was just wrecking everybody there towards the end. So, were you kind of almost waiting for Hubka to turn Wheeler there?
No, I kind of saw him being really close, but I was still quite a ways back. I think even if they got the wrecking coming through the tri-oval there, I think they just still had enough momentum to get me because I was still avoiding people coming off of 4 and through the tri-oval there, the early part of the tri-oval. So, yeah, it was hard for me to really, I didn't even really know I was third until, I guess, maybe about 200 feet from the start finish line because the other people started wrecking in front of me there too. So it was a pretty wild race and wild end. Thank God it's come on with a good third place there for Beast Mode Performance.
Now, did you think you would be in this position? Because it seemed like you kind of had to fight towards the end of the race here.
No, dude, 36 innocent points. It was just I was always mired in the back. I felt like I ran a good early part of the race, but once you got in the back, it was really hard to maneuver unless you just did some crazy stuff such as 3 wides. Now I had one thing where Nick King was pushing me there 3 wide when it was about a little early part of the race, middle, like say about 50 or so. We had a nice run when we got to the front, but then it was just one after, you get a run, then they'd get a run, and it was just like you did a lot of seesawing in this race. It just seemed like the way the package was put together. Great build though by Kenny and everybody here, and it's for a good cause. So I hope I hope everything goes well with Ron and all of them. So. Well, just thinking about him. So, and for everything that we're doing here for the cause of colon cancer and all cancer awareness, honestly.
Man, well, before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank? Any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. Beast Mode Performance, Kenny Copeland, Shane, Brandon, and all these boys at Slater and all these boys at Beast Mode just help make me better. Sim Racing Gadget there, they do a great job too of some 3D printed products for your sim rig, whatnot. So other than that, anybody, if you need a set, Watson Racing, his Team Watson Racing is a place to get it.
All right, man. Well, I will let you go. Good third place finish tonight, though, man.
Thanks, Bryce.
Paul Gallimore, the third place driver. We will bring in the second place driver, which is Chris Hupka. This race is actually Chris Hupka. So, hey, Chris, this is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
Yes, sir. I got you.
And so that was a crazy finish to the race there. What was going through your head that last lap, or was it pretty much just avoid the carnage there at the end?
It was pretty much avoid the carnage. It was pretty unavoidable. It was going to happen. I was hoping Russo was going to go for it, but I saw him spin. Then I was like, screw it, I'll go for it. Saw them wrecking ahead of me, tried to bump someone. I think I spun him. I feel bad for that, but I was able to get a second place finish.
No, so did you think you would have been in this position here early on in the race, or did you kind of feel like you're like, well, this is going to be a long night for me?
Yeah, I definitely thought it was going to be a long night. I was involved in the first 2 wrecks, used my fast repair. I just figured I'll have fun, just run around. If I get taken out, I get taken out. But I was up front the rest of the race and had a blast.
So what was your thought process there, in turn 3? Was it just kind of get close to Austin and just stay behind him, or were you going to try to side draft him pretty hard there? Because it seemed like you stayed pretty far away from him.
Yeah, once I bumped that, I don't know who it was. I bumped somebody and lost my momentum, and there was no really catching them, so I just let them have it.
All right, man. Well, before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank, any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
I definitely want to shout out all the family and friends that have been watching and supporting Ron and through everything he's going through. Everybody that came out to race and donated. A big shout out to Chris Cash, who donated a big chunk, and another shout out to Robert Gillard that also donated a big chunk. So thanks to everybody that, I'm getting choked up here, I'm sorry, that donated their hard-earned money to help out the family in need. It means a lot.
All right, man. Well, I will let you go. Good second place finish tonight, man.
All right, thank you.
Was Chris Hupka the second place driver? We'll bring in the race winner in Austin Wheeler. Hey, Austin, this is Bryce in the booth. Got a copy, man?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Man, so you come home with the win here tonight. So did you think you were going to win this race here? Because it seemed like it was just a bunch of carnage there towards the end.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even think I had a shot until the last green, white, checkered. Pretty much first half of the race, got hit just about by everything but the pace car.
Well, it kind of answers the question on its own. So you pretty much had almost no hope there for yourself, if you had to say.
No, I mean, on the first green, white, checkered, I was 14th, and then I think I was 9th there on the last green, white, checkered. And I was just hoping for a good push, head towards the front. Got lucky, some guys took themselves out, and I was able to avoid it there at the end.
And so when you saw them start wrecking, what was going through your mind? Because it was like everybody around you was just, it's like that scene from Cars where Lightning McQueen's just going through the smoke, can't even see anything, and he just kind of jumps over the cars there. What was going through your mind, though?
Just please, not me. Everybody try to, make it through peacefully and not include anybody else that ain't already in it. But I definitely got lucky there at the end because the first half of the race I was in my fair share of them.
All right, man. Well, before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank, any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
Absolutely. My main sponsor, Wheelers Painting. It's my business. And my good teammate, Jonathan Carter, he makes all my paint schemes for me and makes the world go around for me here in iRacing. So big shout out to them.
All right, man. Well, I will let you go. Good win here tonight, though, man.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thanks for broadcasting.
As that was Austin Wheeler, the race winner. We'll go over the finishing order here now. First, Austin Wheeler. Second, Chris Hupka. Third, Paul Gallimore. Fourth, Roger Pierce. Fifth, Jordan Slater. Sixth, Justin Belmonte. Seventh, Brandon Bikey. Eighth, DJ Daniel. Ninth, Chris Papa. 10th, Dylan Ellis. 11th, Matt Campbell. 12th, Bo Ledbetter. 13th, Nick King. 14th, Daryl Young. 15th, Ethan Shirtleaf. Shirt left. 16th, Lucas Whitehead. 17th, Patrick McQuaid, 18th. Steve Young, 19th. Jeff Taylor, 20th. Dean Motley, 21st. Brock Whitehead, 22nd. Christian Roos, 23rd. Jackson Dixon, 24th. George Burns, 25th. TJ Hanley, 26th. Charles Whitehead, 27th. Paul Hurst, 28th. Jonathan Carter, 29th. Sean Rogers, 30th. Robert Gillard, 31st. Darren Mills, 32nd. Jordan Polly, 33rd. Trey Whitehead, 34th. Michael Reynolds, 35th. Richard Allen, 36th. Kenny Copeland had to leave for work, and 37th was Christopher Cash. Not a bad race overall. Definitely a interesting finish there, but it's late, and I have a finals tomorrow, so I will let you all go.